Thanks for being with me on a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. The 7th day of October should go down in history as one of the nicest days we could ever have. Certainly this time, if not any time of year. We've got some more beautiful weather in store. We now, however, though, have a better idea as to what the leftovers, or remnants, if you will, of Hurricane Delta might have in store for us for the weekend. And it's a big turnaround, maybe up to a couple of inches of rain for some folks, more than that, I do believe, according to models at this hour. So that will be one of the things we'll talk about with some encouraging words to squeeze the rest of the weather out of this week, if you can whatsoever. Fighting, I think, are some, have been today, including myself, for reasons to try to be outside. It was just that nice. The updated forecast does include having us into the upper 70s. Again, mid and upper 70s for the rest of this week, but like I said, Delta and what's left of it will certainly change things for the weekend. I'll give you the latest update and time frame in just a few moments. A couple of auto accidents responded to today by local EMS and authorities, one involving an empty school bus with the exception of the driver, and another vehicle, the other related to possibly a medical condition that was experienced or sustained by the driver. We'll have that. We'll have a lot of COVID information, as we often do. Several new cases to report to you, perhaps one of the highest numbers for a single 24 hours that I've reported out of McGoffin County. If not the highest, definitely equal to the highest date thus far. And we'll take, of course, time and look around some other COVID-related news and information around the area as well, taking a look at how everyone is factoring in regards to the positivity rates here in the surrounding area. Big reminder, as the governor did earlier today and as a lot of state officials and clerks are doing, this Friday is the last day to request an absentee if that's how you're going to vote for normal reasons of not being able to vote in person or for fear of the coronavirus. So far, right at 500,000, right at 500,000 Kentuckians have requested absentees, and approaching 100,000 of those have been returned thus far. But this Friday is indeed the deadline. There, of course, will be early voting, which will start on the 13th, and you'll be able to vote early at the designated areas. We'll be reminding you of that being in the county, the courthouse, starting the 13th. But nevertheless, you have until this Friday to get your absentee request in. It's simple. GoVoteKY.com. I think your date of birth, social security number, confirming your address and your name. That's about it. Takes about 30 seconds, maybe 60. Pikeville Independent Schools, the latest to confirm their latest case of the coronavirus in one of their facilities. Superintendent David Trimble sending out a notice to parents and staff that contact tracing is underway, and all of those who needed to be have been contacted after a positive case was reported in the school district on yesterday. Meanwhile, as for the Pike County officials in the local government, they took a vote last night in the fiscal court meeting held in Pike County and voted to cancel trick-or-treat in its door-to-door fashion this Halloween. They are also canceling in Pike County all trunk-or-treat events as well. Sometime in the near future, they are going to issue some local guidance for how individuals and organizations will be able to have different types of trick-or-treating events. Trick-or-treat in Pike County set for October the 29th. With all of that in mind, Pike County seeing, I believe, in regards to the last 24 hours, 14 cases reported today, if I'm not mistaken, with those numbers possibly not necessarily reflected, as the governor announced 14 cases in Pike County today. Those numbers perhaps not necessarily reflected in today's map, which was released at 4 o'clock, which shows Pike County dropping, still in the orange category, but just dropping by about a percentage point, while we take a look at Pike and other counties, including McGoffin and Johnson. Yes, for example, while Pike County did report a number of new cases today, their positivity rating has actually gone down since yesterday. Pike County is still in the orange. They were at 15.3 yesterday. That number was adjusted just as of 4 o'clock this afternoon to 14.1. And as we take a look around the viewing area and in other parts of eastern Kentucky, we see that numbers have gone up, gone down, and for some stayed the same. For example, Lawrence County at 14.9 yesterday, 14.9 today. Johnson County up a little more than a percentage point in 24 hours, 9.7 yesterday to 10.9 yesterday. Morgan County staying the same for the last 2 days, but at 20.4. Remember, 25 and above puts you into that red category. Floyd County, a significant drop from 10.8 yesterday to 6.8. Knott County has gone back into the red after dropping briefly to in the orange category at 23.2 yesterday. Look at the jump today that Knott County has made towards the lower part of the blow up there. 32.8. 23.2 to 32.8 for Knott County in the last 24 hours. Martin County up almost 4 percentage points from 11.5 to 15.3. Good news for Magoffin County, 10.6 yesterday down to 9.4 today. That is enough to put Magoffin County technically back in the yellow, but keep in mind, yesterday we had our public health director hoping that Magoffin County would be in around an 8 by the end of the week, but with today's numbers, well, that might have been wishful thinking. Now for today's numbers out of Magoffin County. I just got off the phone as he stepped out of a meeting briefly to give me some information with our public health director, Pete Shepard. A number of new cases reported today. One of the largest, if not the largest, single number of cases in Magoffin County since the pandemic began. I know that we have had, over the course of the weekend, as many as 8, 10, 11 reported, but I cannot recall as many as 5 in just a 24-hour period. I'll go back and research that, but regardless, a large number of cases for us to be reporting in just 1 day's time. 3 of the cases were said to be family members, and the other 2 cases were also said to be family members. 3 from one family, close members of the family. The other 2, I believe, a husband and wife. The only commonality between the 2 cases, or sets, if you will, is that according to the health department and through contact tracing, they've not been able to pinpoint or pin down any idea or source as to where they may have contracted the coronavirus. That's still unknown. But a total of 5 cases today, all in ranges from in their 50s to in their 70s. 4 out of the 5 are said to be symptomatic, some having shown symptoms since late last week. So a total of 5 cases today. That puts us at 2,046 tested to the right of your screen there on top here in Magoffin County. Of that, 1,928 are negative, 9 are pending. 15 Magoffin Countyans are currently isolated, and to date 104 have recovered. Our total number of positive cases, including today's 5, puts Magoffin County at 119. I'll be right back.
Your state representative in the 92nd District is John Blanton, and in the last 4 years, he's been working hard. He's secured over $130 million for the district. In Magoffin County, he continued the funding at a cost of $80 million for the Mountain Parkway, while at the same time bringing water and sewer lines to the city of Salyersville and the much-needed industrial park. Your vote is needed to continue the progress in the 92nd District, paid for by John Blanton.
It's hard to describe the t-shirt lines and looks in right now at the seasonal shop, but I'm going to try. 2 of them are made right here in KY, Ridge and Holler, because, you know, in Kentucky, you're always in one or the other, and both are always beautiful. Just check these designs out. The other is Yonder, and it's made in Pikeville, and it's just as cool and creative and all Kentucky. Definitely something there to appeal to everyone. And the ever-popular Turn Row brand, also at the seasonal shop for all fans of anything farming. And you can come into the shop and experience the magic of perfectly chilled drinks. For regular and slim cans, regular or even wine bottles, cups, and more. It's the Cadillac of koozies by Brewmate. All colors and styles in stock right now at Fraser's Prater Drugs seasonal shop.
Tired of worrying about the kids using too much data and overages on your bill? Well, the folks at Appalachian Wireless know that during our new normal, data and speed are necessities for communication in our daily lives. That's why they've created the Unlimited Plus plan. With 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. With Unlimited Plus, you get more data on the region's best network, and it starts at $90 a month for the first line. That's $10 a month more than our normal unlimited plan. For double the high-speed data, go into an Appalachian Wireless retail location or AppalachianWireless.com for more information on Unlimited Plus.
Go with All Pro, and you'll always get a perfectly finished project backed by decades of experience and thousands of satisfied customers. Always with the best prices on everything from small to large remodels, bathrooms to kitchens to entire homes, or turnkey new construction on everything from garages, homes to retail space. And seamless gutters too. And All Pro still offers 0% financing for up to 18 months and long-term low interest rates on those big projects. For an estimate, call this family-owned business today.
I'm Dr. Jason Zimmerman at Highlands ARH, the healthcare system of Appalachia.
There is never a good time for a breakdown. They will happen, and your car at some point is going to need some repairs and maintenance. And Black Smoke Performance is open and here with professional, fast, safe service. And they now have certified full air conditioning, diagnostics, and repair to keep you cool in whatever you drive. Black Smoke Performance, 349-8785. EMS, rescue, and law enforcement responded to several calls of emergency today. 2 auto accidents that we are aware of. One which involved a school bus empty of students, only the driver, as I understand, aboard, and a passenger car. This was on Patton Branch off of Stinson. The school bus, right around 11:19, was made contact with by a pickup truck. I believe an occupant from the pickup truck was transported to the hospital as a precautionary measure, and the driver of the school bus, that is, was said to have been uninjured on the scene. That's the only information we have. A relatively minor accident, and again, no students were involved. However, one driver was taken to the hospital by ambulance. It is believed that the reason being not necessarily related to injuries sustained in the accident, but possibly the medical problem that caused it. This was actually the first of those 2 accidents. It happened about an hour earlier, around 10:30, on Route 30 near the Lakefront Church of God, which I believe was the destination of the driver, according to those who were on scene. A female driver lost control of her vehicle. It's believed to be that she may have been experiencing a medical situation or problem. The vehicle left the roadway, went up onto the embankment, and came to a rest, as you see here. She was, as I said, taken to the hospital by ambulance for, we believe, to be whatever may have been the underlying factor or contributing factor to the accident. Both accidents investigated and being handled by the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department, the rescue squad, and local fire departments and the EMS, all responding as well. Still a lot of other headlines to come, and weather, of course, will fall into that category as we're looking ahead to what's left of Hurricane Delta arriving just in time for the weekend. But first, I want to say thank you to a man who, as I'm told, is with me about every night, as are many of you. This one celebrating his birthday yesterday. With my apologies, Jackie, I didn't check my messages until after the fact and see that your family had wished you the best of birthdays. Here's tonight's community calendar. Yes, Jackie, Sasha called and said, be sure to please wish my papa the happiest of birthdays, and a happy 78th birthday to you as well, Jackie Howard. Happy birthday from a long list of family and friends. And we here at Your News Today and myself in an effort to say happy birthday and thank you for watching. Happy birthday again. Just got this in. There is a horse show set for this weekend at the McGoffin County Horse Park on 460 West near North McGoffin Elementary. This is being hosted by the McGoffin County Youth Baseball Softball Organization. This is a fundraiser. I see 29 classes, if I'm not mistaken, or 26 plus the championship 3. $3 to get in and watch. Kids 12 and under, moms and dads, get in for free. And I'm sure masks and social distancing will be asked of you. But nevertheless, this Saturday at 2 o'clock, a horse show at the McGoffin Horse Park across from North McGoffin Elementary, sponsored by the McGoffin County Youth Baseball and Softball Organization. Even if you can't come by, spend a little time, drop in. give them a little money. Give them enough to cover your cost of entry. Maybe stop and get you something to eat. I understand they'll have some good food there as well. And this is a request from our local DAV, the Indian Mound Chapter, the Daughters of the American Revolution. They are looking for all Vietnam veterans who served in country during the war between November of 55 and May of 1975 to extend them or their spouses or family a commemorative lapel pin. They are wanting to recognize and honor our local Vietnam veterans. Call Pam Wages Wednesdays or Thursdays after 1 at 349-1005. And call me or email, fax, Facebook, however you want to get an announcement to me. Birthdays and anniversaries, doesn't matter. Just get it here. I'll tell everyone about it. And if you want birth announcements, anniversaries, and birthdays for free in the newspaper as well, be sure and send that to Joe. You send it to me, it might not make it in the paper. Hey, I'm just doing all I can. And that's J.O. at SagersvilleIndependent.com. Turning to tonight's obituary listings, a reminder of services to be held tomorrow at 1 for 61-year-old Diana Marie Arnett of Sagersville, who passed away on Monday, survived by stepbrother Tim Spencer and stepsisters Tammy Penix, Marcia Murray, and Roxana Hurd, niece Nikita Marie Arnett, and Aunt Marcella Howard. She was preceded in death as well by her brother, Barry Wayne Arnett. Again, services to be held tomorrow at 1, visitation tonight at the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Martha Jane Bruce Long, 103, wife of Gordon Long of Winchester, passed away this week at her home in Clark County. She survived by her sons, Larry Long of Winchester and Stephen Long of Jeffersonville, here in Sagersville, by Gordon B. Long and his wife, Carolyn, as well as 10 grandkids and a number of great-grandkids. Graveside services held tomorrow in Clark County, beginning at 11. And 51-year-old Jeffrey Wayne Helton of Royalton Road will be laid to rest following his services that begin this Friday at 1 o'clock from the McGoffin County Funeral Home, survived by his wife, Sherry Helton, as well as daughter Lakin Cheyenne Bradley, grandson Logan Connor Bradley, brother Gerald Anthony Helton as well. Funeral services again Friday at 1, visitation tomorrow evening 6 till 9.
Your state representative in the 92nd District is John Blanton, and in the last 4 years, he's been working hard. He's secured over $130 million for the district. In McGoffin County, he continued the funding at a cost of $80 million for the Mountain Parkway, while at the same time bringing water and sewer lines to the city of Salyersville and the much-needed industrial park. Your vote is needed to continue the progress in the 92nd District, paid for by John Blanton.
We know that life cannot come to a complete standstill because of the pandemic, but we can make sure that you can continue to bank safely and securely by calling either branch of the Sagersville National Bank to schedule any in-lobby services, or by using either of our drive-thrus. Mondays through Fridays, the main drive-thru is open from 8 until 3, and the branch drive-thru is open from 8 until 5, and the branch drive-thru is also open on weekends, Saturdays 8 until noon, with ATMs available 24/7 at both locations. Or by taking advantage of our completely free 24-hour internet banking and bill pay, banking by phone, remote deposit, automatic payment services, and more. Sagersville National Bank, always making your banking easier and safer. Same 6 decades of experience, same undivided dedication and focus on winning your case. New location. The law offices of McFarland and Tinker are now located on Route 114 in the former McGoffin Farm Bureau location. Motor vehicle accidents, Social Security disability, SSI claims, wrongful death and workers' compensation and work injury cases. Call 349-9000. McFarland and Tinker.
Tired of worrying about the kids using too much data and overages on your bill? Well, the folks at Appalachian Wireless know that during our new normal, data and speed are necessities for communication in our daily lives. That's why they've created the Unlimited Plus plan with 50 gigabytes of high-speed data. With Unlimited Plus, you get more data on the region's best network, and it starts at $90 a month for the first line. That's $10 a month more than our normal unlimited plan. For double the high-speed data, go into an Appalachian Wireless retail location or AppalachianWireless.com for more information on Unlimited Plus.
Come to Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville and get your prescriptions filled, your over-the-counter medications, and immune system boosters, all from the safety and comfort of your own vehicle, either in their drive-thru or with their new curbside service. You can also call ahead or just download the MyGNP app, that's Good Neighbor Pharmacy, and refill and manage your prescriptions right from your device, helping you and yours stay healthy and safe. Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville, 349-4400. Go to Conley Tire in Staffordsville or ConleyTire.net right now and get $200 back on a new set of Goodyears, $100 on new Generals, Coopers, Bridgestones, and Mickey Thompsons, all with the smoothest balancing Snap-on has to offer. And if your ride has a light on, let their state-of-the-art Zeus diagnostic machine figure it out for only $35 at Conley Tire. It's one of the most popular and most famous things we've ever done at your Sayersville Lee's. Well, except for our chicken and our biscuits and our wedges and our ice and our hot dogs and you know what I mean. The $5 coupon is back in this week's edition of the Sayersville Independent. That's $5 off family specials. That's 16 or 20 pieces of chicken, any way you like it, with mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, and biscuits, enough to feed the fam and more. $5 off. Clip the coupon. They'll even give it to you for free in a free newspaper at your Sayersville Lee's famous recipe. $5 off is back. Prior to the governor's update today, Secretary Friedlander made a significant announcement for Kentucky's child care centers. Many of our daycare centers, child care facilities, are still closed, unable to open. And the state is now going to add an additional, it's already been approved, $130 per child for all licensed and registered child care centers for the foreseeable future, in hopes that will help the ones which have been able to open, sustain that status, and help the others which have not been able to open, because their services are greatly, greatly needed. Today's numbers on the surface double any other day. However, it was called historical numbers that made up more than half of that. Many of Lexington, Kentucky's positive cases have been backlogged, so to speak, and not been reported. A lot of them coming at once today, making up more than half of the nearly 2,400 cases that were announced today.
Just because they didn't happen today. Those are 2,398 individuals. We hope most of them are asymptomatic. But you can apply the same percentages, whether it's 1.7%, which is the mortality rate, or the higher hospitalization rate, and know there are a lot of Kentuckians out there that this virus is affecting. 358 of today's cases are kids 18 years or younger.
Of the 2,398 cases announced today, 926 were from elsewhere, with the exception of Fayette County. So nearly 1,000 today. The rest is referred to as historical, getting Fayette County up to date. The positivity rate still below 4.5. Some good news at 4.21%. While 5 additional deaths were announced as well. Now let's take a few moments and talk about your weather. It has been beautiful, absolutely beautiful. More of that to come. And tonight we have more on what will be left of Hurricane Delta as it is set to arrive for your weekend, possibly adding up to an inch, maybe 2 inches of rain, maybe more for some folks in eastern Kentucky, including us. Hurricane Delta still spinning, Category 2, real quickly. As of yesterday, Category 4, still expected to make landfall as a significant hurricane by this Thursday in the Gulf. Louisiana, parts of Mississippi. Folks taking, we hope, certain precautions to be prepared for the latest hurricane of the season, a record-shattering hurricane season. And while they will take the brunt of this storm, this one's still set to trek up towards the Tennessee Valley, and it will more than likely give us some rain here in eastern Kentucky. That rain starting to make its way just into Kentucky early Sunday morning, possibly late Saturday night and into your Sunday morning during the overnight, and then carrying on up in the northeasterly direction throughout early next week. Right now, rainfall estimates appear to total anywhere between 1 to 2.5 inches for the viewing area. 1.5 to 2, I think, a good moderate call for that total rainfall amount as of right now. The rain, which will be gone in about a span of 24 hours or so, leaving us with some pretty nice rebounding conditions early next week. Here it is, as outlined by your Licking Valley RECC forecast for this evening. 51 degrees, mostly clear, and a southwesterly wind, maybe 6 miles per hour out there tonight. A really nice end to your Wednesday. And tomorrow and Friday are just as nice. I mean, we're talking 75 tomorrow, sunny, a light north wind, partly cloudy tomorrow night, right around 50 again for tomorrow night's low. Friday night, we see a little bit of a warm surgence by evening time, or by the time the sun goes down. We'll fall from 77 under partly sunny skies on your Friday to about a low of 60. Now, you do see a 50% chance of showers. That is late Friday night. I think we'll start to see more than likely the showers out and ahead of what's left from Delta into your Saturday. We'll go from 77 and partly sunny on Friday to around 72, mostly cloudy, and a 50% chance of showers on your Saturday, and a 40% still that night. Not much sun in store for us on Saturday, nor Sunday either. And we will see the rain carry through, I think, at least in part, through the rest of your weekend as well. Still holding on to 72, not just Saturday 72, but Sunday there's 72 as well. Still mostly cloudy, a 40% chance of showers. Nighttime lows hover around 60 for days. And then we'll start off with the close to mid-70s Monday and Tuesday of next week. The sun makes a return. We'll have a clingy 30% chance of showers through at least the first couple of days. Columbus Day on Monday. Some folks might have the day off. Should be a pretty nice day to get out and enjoy it. 74, partly sunny, a 30% chance of showers. Tuesday, pretty much the same thing, a little more sunshine, same temps, same chance of showers. By Wednesday of next week, I'm hopeful that we might see temperatures stay there or maybe even climb a bit with less shower chances. Indeed, I know it's 6:30 if you're catching the early show. I hope you've got a little time to get out and enjoy a few moments of a beautiful evening that lies ahead, and hope to see you back here tomorrow night for more of Your News Today. Again, good night, and thank you for watching.